Hour, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Charlie Shue, and we have the Goldtones with you right now. We'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the supporters of the Goldtones. They are Portofino's, Serendipity, Dr. Ken Feder, Waterstone Financial, Star Jewelers, Phil's Restaurant, Jerry Hayes, and of course the Goldtones themselves, who are appearing in many, many different venues around town. Today's show is rather interesting, and I'm going to ask JR to tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today, JR.
Well, Charlie, remember teen clubs? As most of us do. I don't know that they're around anymore, but when we were in teen club, one of the big deals were the dances.
Yeah.
And today's show, we're going to focus on all of the popular dances from that era and see how many people can remember doing the dances and maybe even trying to do them again if they're able.
And not run out of breath.
Exactly. We're going to start with Bristol Stomp by the Dovells from 1961. It was first recorded by a local group of the name of Terry and the Applejacks, but it really didn't make the charts. But when the Dovells got a hold of it, it reached number 2 in the charts. It was written about teenagers in '61 who were dancing a step called the Stomp. And it refers to Bristol, Pennsylvania, which was actually a blue-collar suburb of Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. And in some cases, if you're a NASCAR fan, if you've seen the races on Bristol, Tennessee's racetrack, whenever they have a major crash, they refer to that as the Bristol Stomp.
All right.
But here's the Dovells.
Good.
The next dance, one that I can never conquer, is the Locomotion, 1962 by Little Eva. This song was intended for Dee Dee Sharp, but after having recorded it on a demo, Little Eva got the nod. The song reached number 1 in 1962. It sold 1 million copies and garnered a gold disc. The only existing footage of her performing the song is from the popular 60s show called Shindig, where she sang a short version of the song while doing the steps to it. So here's Little Eva, the Locomotion.
Now you know how many people are going to... Shindig, I remember that. Now they'll all be all over YouTube. Shindig. And there was Hoop Nanny. Shindig and Hoop Nanny.
Before I do this next song, I just have to ask, was my choice to introduce this next song one of random, or did you guys vote behind my back and say, this would be perfect for Johnny G to
I think
introduce?
that
We voted. We all voted.
Aye. So here's the choice. 1964, The Larks, The Jerk. Thank you very much. This dance was similar to the monkey, whereas the arms and hands move as if conducting an orchestra. When I first heard it, I thought it was a song named after a number of my high school mates, or better yet, my high school history teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, boo. Well, you should have seen them. But the Capitals capitalized on the popularity of the dance and recorded the song Cool Jerk in 1966. So here they are, the Larks with The Jerk.
Redundant about that, that's for sure. Do the jerk, oh yes indeed. Well, I'll tell you what, we're moving along. What other dances can you think of? Dr. Ken Feder, there are lots more to go. There's a long way to go, right?
Well, I'm really happy I'm going to read this next one here to you. Okay, you people remember a singer called Ernest Evans, but he went by Chubby Checker. He had some great songs, and one of them was called Let's Twist Again, 1961. Known for a score of other hits he had as well. He won a Grammy Award for the best rock and roll solo performance for this song. And he also, remember, did a song in 1960 called The Twist. So I want all you people to get up now from your chairs and couches and so on, and let's do the twist because it's also good for my business.
It's chiropractic time, I think.
Tell you what, though, we're going to stay with Chubby Checker just for another song anyway. And before we get into that one, I'd like to mention one thing that Chubby Checker accomplished that was the only artist to ever do it. He had 5 albums placed in the top 12 all at the same time. Now, this next song we're going to do is, again, Dr. Feder. Maybe wanting to see you after this one. It's called Limbo Rock. It was done in 1962. And actually, when I wanted to try it, what I would do, I'd take 2 chairs at the house, take a broom, and see if I could split them across the chairs, and then obviously try to do the limbo underneath the broom. The better I got, the smaller the chairs I used, and then thereby actually crawling across the floor. You all remember this song, Limbo Rock, Chubby Checker.